Hey everybody, Billy Aiken here. So today what I want to do is I want to talk about the exact formula that I have used to create a fully automated lead generating machine and how you can replicate that success for yourself. So as we all know, most business owners and entrepreneurs that are trying to grow their business online, whether it's an online business or an offline, or trying to do both, the one thing that they're interested in doing is generating a massive amount of new customers for their business. The way to achieve this is simply through running campaigns that generate leads. So what I want to do now is I want to take a deep inside look at 3 examples of what the framework would look like for running lead generating campaigns and how you can apply it to your business. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at how to properly identify which marketing framework is going to apply to you. That's why we're going to be taking a look at 3 different marketing frameworks. Now, if you don't know what a marketing framework is, it's basically another way of saying of how to determine the order of events of a customer taking a look at your offer to becoming a lead and then acquiring that customer and then they becoming a paying customer and a returning customer. So the marketing framework is basically the order of events of how we are acquiring customers for our business. Now, because there are so many different businesses out there, and what we need to do is we really need to determine which one of these are going to apply to you. So today what we're going to do is we're going to look at 3 different marketing frameworks, all right? The first one we're going to do is we're actually going to look at the local business marketing framework. Now, when I say local business, that means that customers are going to a physical location and they're buying a product or a service, or, that location is coming to them, maybe a roofing company, chiropractors, dentists, hair salons, windows, roofing, siding, gutter companies, real estate, things like that. These are local businesses that are serving a local area. And so this is the marketing framework that we're looking at right now for a local business. So let's go ahead and break this down. What I'm doing is I'm kind of showing you my mouse so you can kind of follow along with me. Now, I have these numbered 1 through 5 to kind of give you an idea of how the process works. Number 1 is now for local businesses such as chiropractors, real estate agents, hair salons, things like that. Facebook ads has been proven to convert the best. So let's say, as an example, now there are a ton of different options that are out there, but Facebook ads, as an example, let's say we have a Facebook ad and we're offering a special offer. Okay, customers are going to land on that. If they're interested, they're going to click on the button. Maybe it's a learn more button. What it's going to do is going to take them over here to step number 2, which is the special offer page. What this is a landing page that they're going to land on, and it's going to prompt them to enter their information to get access to that special offer. Okay, so once they do that, then they're going to be transferred over to a thank you page. Now, the purpose of a thank you page is we're going to be asking them and incentivizing them to go ahead and take action, to RSVP, to give that chiropractor office a call, to go ahead and schedule that first appointment so they could take advantage of that special deal that we're offering on the Facebook ad. And that's what we're going to do. And then over here on step number 4 is we're actually going to be sending them an automated email sequence that's going to go out to them 1 day at a time. Immediately, they're going to get that first email. Hey, thank you so much for signing up. We're so excited that you took a look at our offer. Well, why don't you go ahead and give us a call and give us that special promo code and, $10 off or whatever it is, free hot shave with your first haircut, whatever it is. Go ahead and give us a call and let's set that up. And then every day you're going to be sending them an email sequence. And basically it's like reminders, reasons why they should go ahead and become a customer. Now, ideally you want to do about 3 to 5 emails, but no more than 10. And then what we're doing is we're acquiring customers on 3 different stages. Stage number 1, by getting them on the special offer stage. They are so excited. They're ready to take action, and they're excited to go ahead and give you a call. And on the thank you page, there's a phone number and another special offer. Let's go ahead and give them a call now. And then, of course, we have the emails for, to go ahead and follow up. Then we have these reminder Facebook ads where, we can remind them about the special offer. Those are called retargeting ads. What we could do is, let's say people go over here to the landing page, but let's say that they don't fill it out and they don't go to the thank you page. What you could do is you could send them a Facebook ad, say, hey, I noticed that you checked out our offer, but you really didn't fill out the information to learn more about it. Why don't you go ahead and do that now? Or maybe they went to the thank you page, but they haven't called you or you haven't been able to get a hold of them. You can run retargeting ads to them. And so this is the local business marketing framework, and it's really easy and simple to set up. As long as you have it set up properly, you can automate the entire process and generate leads like wildfire. Now, here's something I want to show you that I'm really, really excited about. Now, if you're a local business, there's also something else that you can set up that makes the process so much more simple. Now, in the previous slide, there were 5 different steps. If you really wanted to, you could do something called a Facebook lead ad. And what you're doing is, instead of 5 steps, you're only doing 2 steps. Now, let me give you an example. There's 2 different ways you can do this. All right. The first one is you set up a Facebook ad, but it's a lead ad. What that means is that you show a special offer on a Facebook ad. Somebody takes interest and they click on the button. Instead of taking them to a special offer page off of Facebook to a landing page or a website, a lead ad is going to keep them on Facebook, and a form is going to pop up and say, hey, thanks a lot for taking interest in this special offer. Why don't you go ahead and fill out this form, and we will get back in touch with you to set up an appointment for us to come out and give you a free estimate on a new windows or roof for your house. And so what they do is they fill out that form. So as you can see, step number 1 is the actual lead ad, which is a Facebook ad. When they click on it, it goes to step 2. And what they do is they fill out that information. And then after that, there is no more steps. How awesome is that? So you're going to get the lead and you're going to be able to follow up and close the sale. And so that's another really popular way for local businesses to be able to do it. But here's a little bit of an extra bonus tip that I want to give you. I used to own an advertising agency where I would run Facebook ads for small businesses to generate them leads on autopilot and on a regular, consistent basis. And one of the things that I implemented is I set up a system where I utilized a software right over here that I connected to that lead ad. So what would happen is very simple, and this is very exciting. All right, very exciting. I love this stuff. I geek out on it all the time. But they're going to go. The customer is going to go to the actual Facebook ad. They're going to click on the button. Then they're going to fill out the form. Instantaneously, that lead that just came in is going to go to a business owner or a representative or a sales rep, or let's say that you own a hair salon and you want the leads to go to your sales manager or to go to your secretary or the person that answers the phone. The lead is automatically going to pop up as a notification on your cell phone. And all you got to do is just open it up. And, let's say it's Mary Swatson is a new lead. You click on it or you touch it with your finger and you can call that person instantly. Or you can send them an email instantly. Or you can send them a text message instantly. What you're doing is you're closing the gap between the potential customer being on Facebook and being interested, and then 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 hours later or 2 days later, they've already forgotten about you. And what you could do is you can go ahead and close that sale right then and right there while they have you on their mind. And so that's a really exciting process. And you can even take it further. You could set up an email sequence to follow up with them and to try to remind them about the special offer. You can run retargeting ads to those leads depending on which step they have taken. It's an amazing process whenever you have it implemented and set up correctly. It is beautiful. But let's say that you're not a local business. Let's say that you're an online-only based business, all right? So let's take a look at a marketing framework for you. So let's say that you have an online-based business and you're trying to sell a product or service. Maybe you're trying to sell physical products like e-commerce or, maybe a book or something. Maybe you're trying to sell informational products. It's been statistically proven by the year 2020 that the information product industry That means the online industry selling information products is going to be a $155 billion a year industry. It is huge and it's growing rapidly. But let's say you have an information product. Maybe you're doing drop shipping, maybe affiliate marketing, network marketing. It doesn't matter. Here's the marketing framework for you. All right. So step number one, you're going to have a traffic campaign. Maybe it's Facebook ads, Google AdWords, maybe doing Instagram, maybe doing YouTube videos or, YouTube ads. It doesn't really matter. Let's say that you have an ad going and that's going to take them to a special offer page, a landing page where they're going to be able to get access to that special offer by entering their information. Maybe you can offer them a lead magnet, maybe a free PDF download of how to lower your interest rate in buying a house, or, maybe a white paper, maybe a free book or a free session or whatever it is. All right. And then it's going to take them to a thank you page to prompt them to go ahead and take action. Maybe another special offer. And then you're going to have an email sequence on the back end. And a lot of times, it's been statistically proven that it takes an average let me backtrack. That on average, most people do not complete a sale on the very first visit, that it takes an average of 7 times of you consistently getting your offer and your branding in front of people to be able to close that sale. So what you're doing is you're closing that gap by, instead of just seeing you one time, they're going to be seeing you on a daily basis. All right. And then you could do retargeting ads based on the actions that they're taking. Here's some optional things you can do. All right. So if you have information products, maybe after they go to your ad and they fill out information on that landing page, their name and email address to see your special offer, you take them to a bridge page where you're explaining it a little bit further. Like, this is an amazing book and this is the reason why it's helped me out. I am so excited that you're going to be taking a look at it. On the next page, you're going to go ahead and be able to take advantage of this special offer that's going on right now. A bridge page is basically bridging the gap between the special offer page and the thank you page. That's why it's crucial, depending on the product or service that you have a good quality bridge page. Maybe you're going to have a sales page because you're trying to sell a product or service. That includes upsells and downsells. So the entire process is very simple depending on your business. And what you have to do is you have to find out which of these steps are going to apply to you. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at number 3. That's service-based businesses. We're talking about coaching, advertising agencies, SaaS-based companies. What that means is software as a service based companies, maybe graphic design, web development, the list goes on. Let's say you have a service-based business. This is the marketing framework for you. It's very similar to the online base where you have an ad that's going out. And Facebook ads for service-based businesses has been really proven to convert the best. But let's say you have a Facebook ad, it's going to go to that special offer page. Again, you can have a bridge page. You can send them to a sales page. If you're a consultant, you're trying to sell your consulting services. It's very simple. You Facebook ad talking about your service and the customers that are raving about you. And then what you're going to do is you're going to send them to a bridge page, and you're going to have a video talking about the different things that you offer people. And then you can send them to a sales page to go ahead and sign up, or you could just, send them to the thank you page, and, you're going to contact them on the back end. So it's very simple. You just have to find out which of these are going to apply to you, and then start to go ahead and implement all of this and take action. Now that you know what framework that you're assuming applies to you, what's the next step? All right. Number 1, you need to get a clear picture of exactly what you need to do. What does your offer need to look like? Where your traffic is going to come from? How will you generate leads and close sales? Which technique really applies to you? Number 2, what you need to do is, once you get a clear picture, you need to start the process of doing the actual tech work, where you're going to be setting up the entire, the website or the sales funnel. You need to be setting up your automated email sequence, creating your offer. You need to be doing the tech work of actually putting it all together. Then number 3, you need to select one paid traffic method and one free organic method. Then you need to start your traffic campaigns and test everything out. The winner at the end, The person that's the most successful in their business is the one that tests the most, because you could test your offer in a million different ways, and you can fail, and you can run ads that don't convert. You can run ads that don't make you money in so many different ways. But the only way that you're going to know what's going to work is by testing and finding out what offer works, what landing page is going to work, who your target audience is. All right. And then lastly, and the easiest part, you need to close sales. Now, when I say closing sales, I'm talking about on the front end as well as the back end. And on the back end, that's usually through a good quality follow-up. So these are the next steps that you've got to start implementing right away. So let me ask you this. How would you like to watch over my shoulders as I show you step by step how to put all of this together and implement everything and take your business to the next level? So inside the description below, there is a link for you to join a free digital marketing masterclass training. And you can learn more about how all of this works and how you can join the Next Level Marketing private student group and get instant access to a ton of step-by-step training. So please make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you have not already, as more videos just like this are going to be coming out on a regular basis. I do hope that you got a ton of value out of this video, and if you did, make sure that you let everybody know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.